Hello, I'm Father Scalia, the Episcopal Vicar for Clergy in the Diocese of Arlington. The story is told of Pope St. John the 23rd and his bedtime prayer. At the end of the day, he would go over in his mind and in prayer all of the struggles of the church that he had to govern and guide through some very turbulent times. And thinking over these and praying through all of the burdens that weighed upon him and upon the church, he would conclude by saying, "It's your church, God. I'm going to bed." Now, that's a good lesson on how to pray at the end of the day. It's also a good way of understanding those familiar words that we hear in this Sunday's gospel when our Lord says, "My yoke is easy and my burden is light." Those words are familiar, but they're not really that easy to understand because we know that the Christian life is very demanding. Our Lord calls us to be holy as our Father in heaven is holy. This is a very high standard. And we know that just living in the world as Christians is a constant struggle. And it calls a lot from us. The key to those words is the possessive pronoun. My yoke is easy, my burden is light. Our Lord has gone first, and He has borne all of these difficulties for us. The mistake that we make is to think that we're engaging in these things on our own on behalf of Christ. Or we might think that we're going to do it and we'll ask Him for help when we really need it. But as John the 23rd shows us, it's our Lord's work. He is the one who is doing it, and we are called to cooperate. And He wants it to be His work. He wants it to be His yoke and His burden that He has shouldered first, and we are participating in that work of His. Yes, we'll still have our duties and obligations, but the secret is to pray as John the 23rd prayed. And so the challenge for this week is, well, to imitate this bedtime prayer. Every night this week, before going to bed, take 5 to 10 minutes and reflect on all of the duties and obligations, the struggles, the difficulties that are in your life, and commend them into the Lord's hand and realize that He is the one who wants to shoulder them for you. He wants to take this yoke and burden upon Him and have you participate in His carrying of them. While you're on vacation this summer, don't take a vacation from your spiritual life. Subscribe to 2 Minutes to Virtue.